5, your first single. Brian, were you disappointed that this didn't do better?
Oh yes. It takes me back very vividly to the time, actually, because this is just the time when we started. We did a few gigs on our own, some small gigs, and then went on the support tour with Mott the Hoople, and went around the whole country getting really good reactions and thinking, yeah, we're really getting somewhere. And yet all the time we were watching the single and the album and nothing appeared anywhere in the charts, And it just seemed like an impossible wall. We thought, how is it done? We couldn't get the single played on the radio at all. Well, there's a couple of people that played it, but it didn't get any sort of power play. But there's no doubt that the beginning is the worst. You have no track record, you have no reputation.
John, can I come to you now? We haven't heard you for you, I'm sorry. You got a degree in electronics. Did this mean that the group all came to you and asked you questions when they had complicated bits of machinery to look at?
Not particularly. I used to help a little out in the early days, when we, basically when we started out, there was just the four of us and one guy, our roadie, John Harris, who's been with us right from the beginning. And between me and him, we used to do a lot in the early days. But now we have quite a larger crew of about 20 who look after it all for us.
Well, being in like a 32-track studio with all the marvelous space-age electronics all around, do you find it difficult to sort of keep your hands off little buttons and say, what's this, what's that?
Well, we do. We all of us try to learn what the studio does. because it helps to get the sounds and the ideas and to do what you want. And we've all taken interest in what it is possible to do in a studio technically. Because I think if a musician doesn't understand that, it limits, the ideas that they can actually put down on tape.
Now, you were playing bass,
yes.
First of all, with Roger?
No, I came down to London to university, and I was here for about 2 years. I wasn't playing at all. I used to play before I came to university in sort of groups at school and things like that, and then I gave it up when I came down. And after I was here for about 2 years, I bumped into, I think it was Roger and Brian somewhere, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And I heard, just socially, because they happened to be at different colleges around the same area in London, and I heard they were looking for a bass player. So I said I was interested, and went along for an audition, really. And it happened like that. I think you've been together for about 6 months previously, haven't you?
I think longer, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Queen?
That's
Yeah.
Queen, actually, with the name
yeah.
Queen.
Going through about 3
yeah.
bass players a week at the time.
Yeah.
And we eventually found John.
Yeah. Anyway, I seemed to fit in, and
Did you immediately agree on the kind of music you wanted to play?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They were already formed. To me, they had they had all the musical ideas then of what they were trying to do, and I just, I basically, just fitted in really at that time.
It's very modest.
Yeah. Well, my development came later. It took me a few years to settle in.
I do like to be beside the seaside. Well, that was the single that broke you, the 7 Seas of Rye, that began it all. Roger, why was there a little bit of 7 Seas of Rye on Queen 1 and then repeated on Queen 2?
Well, I think Freddie